be warm when I come back from my walk. And the animals are fed, and I'm gonna go for my shoes. Our Christmas lights are up, which I think look beautiful, but also I did them, so alright, it's real walking time. Forgot to show you one super important aspect of our walking, and that is reflective gear. We live in a super dark neighborhood, and having something that the lights can reflect off of when we're walking so that I or my little buddy, hey buddy, do not get hit by a car is super important. I mean, I'm not saying we're the Griswolds of our cul-de-sac, but I'm also not saying we're not. Can't forget that gem. I come back in from my walk. The dog goes for some water and then runs upstairs to lay back in bed, and I get my coffee. I had to pause it so that you don't see how much creamer I put in my coffee, because it's like a lot, like an embarrassing amount. All right, got my coffee, got my creamer. Time to get ready. Leo's Bones. Thank you. Love you, bye. That's my darling wife leaving, but she can't be on camera in her uniform, nor can her truck be videoed. So that's that. All right, buddy. Are you ready? High five. Good boy. High five. No, high five. Good boy. Do you love me? Sit. Such a good boy. Have a good day. I love you. Another super fun, not often talked about part of working in a school in 2020 is the masking situation. So I wear a mask all day, every day, unless I'm in my room by myself, which typically on Thursdays and Fridays never happens. I wear a mask. So a couple of weeks ago, Old Navy released all of their Christmas ones, and they're all super, super cute. And I work in elementary school, so I can get away with doing really cute masks. Candy canes. So today we're going to wear candy canes. I have had an unfortunate situation where I've broken out really bad from my masks recently. So I actually take two so that I can switch it during the day and hopefully alleviate some of those problems. But makeup also does wonders. Now that the boy is in his room, I can go and grab my stuff from the kitchen. Super sweet. Every day, my wife makes my coffee for me and packs up my lunch. Two reasons for that. First of all, because she's amazing. And secondly, because if I had to do it, I would never eat lunch. I don't know what it is. I have this like deficiency when it comes to remembering to do certain things to take care of myself. In reality, I think that's an aspect that a lot of people in caring professions have. And there are just some things that never make my to-do list and always should. Like drinking water. All right, and I leave through the garage because that's where my car is parked. All right, we are on our way. I'm a mental health counselor in our district here at our schools, and that job is actually a fairly interesting one. I didn't realize it was a job. It's not a job in every district. I think there might be 15 of us altogether that service all of the public schools and online schools in our county. So that's pretty cool. That's where I work. I have 4 different schools that I go to. I'm not going to tell you the names of the schools, and obviously not going to show you any of my clients, any of the students. Today is Friday. I am going to my unit school. And there I do groups with the kids, and I have some individual times also. Honestly, I love it. I never thought I would enjoy working with elementary as much as I actually do. So that was a pleasant surprise. Working with teenagers as long as I did, it feels weird to work with younger kids. So in another life, in a different job, I worked out here, I mean, maybe definitely less than a mile from where I work now. When I left that job, I was pretty convinced I was never going to have to come into this town again. I was like, okay, well, last time doing this drive, or last time, you know, going to this gas station, whatever. Little did I know that very shortly after, I'd be here 4 days a week. That was a fun surprise. But that drive has been a familiar fixture in my life for 17 years now, which is kind of cool. So I left late today, and in leaving late, I am now stuck in the car line for the parents dropping off their kids, which would be fine, except that I have to be into my office shortly, and where I'm stuck in the car line, I can see the entrance to the parking lot I have to get into, but I can't get to the entrance. And the cars don't tend to move for another like 20 minutes, so we might need to do some maneuvering. I made it. This has made my life so much easier. I don't know how many of you do this also, but with masking and everything, I bought this chain on Amazon, of course, because where else do I buy anything? Clips on my mask, put my mask around my neck, then it's always there all day, every day, so that I can get it when I need to. Oh my gosh, I have so many masks in my car right now. Probably I cleaned out my mask pile right before Thanksgiving, so I have a lot of them right now. So I'm here, I grab my ID and my mask and pack up all my crap, and I'll go inside. Okay, so it's 11:30. I haven't been able to pick the camera back up. So because we're doing a day in the life, and because I can't actually take you into the rooms or show you like a session, obviously with a kid, or really any information about any of the students that I work with, I want to tell you a little bit from the job perspective what happened. Typically on a Friday morning, I come in and I have supervision with my supervisor. Now it's over Microsoft Teams because COVID. I'll do supervision for about an hour, and then I'll head down to my classroom, the unit room that I work with here, say hi to the students and everything. Today I actually had to take on a individual session with a student because they are working on moving back out into Gen Ed, and when they do that, sometimes they miss group time. So I do individual sessions so they don't miss their mental health time. And I actually really like doing individual sessions as well as doing group. It's kind of a cool thing because I get to know the student on a little bit of a different level, and we're talking about different things when they're transitioning into the general education population. It's just a little bit different. So being able to work them through that is kind of fun. So today I did my individual session, then took that student to their resource room, and then had a meeting with the teacher, then had a phone call with somebody from another school, and a couple emails I needed to respond to, and now I'm back in my room. So before anybody else comes in, I just wanted to kind of update you. That's been my day so far. So here we are, 11:30, and I'm still trying to drink my morning coffee because with this on your face, you can't really drink your coffee, walk around with your coffee and stuff. So I'm actually really, really lucky here at this school. I have a whole classroom and I share it with our school social worker. The days that I'm here are not days that she's here, so we don't really overlap a lot that way. But the room that we have is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to show you the room real quick. This is my room. So I've brought in some of these lights, a lamp. This is interesting. This room used to be a sensory room, and so it's got these like fun little fish that the kids can then move around and take off and make them swim upside down. Or actually I have one student who likes to put them in the whale's belly. Yeah, it works. So that's our little wall. These no-touch ways to greet each other. I've got them all over the wall here. Some yoga poses. A lot of my kids really like to do yoga, so we do that almost every group session. Today we are set up to do chair yoga, so they're spaced out. We're gonna do that in the morning. That's our social worker's desk. And I've got I haven't decorated for my Christmas stuff yet, so this is just like the plain backdrop, and then we'll put some Christmas joy, disgust, sadness, fear, and anger Christmas lights. In here is actually the office where the music therapist goes. And then I've got another bulletin board here that I actually, since school started, I haven't put anything on besides their faces. I just kind of ran out of steam on decorating, so that was that. It's another lamp. I do not use my overhead lights. I find them to be kind of harsh. Just some pictures from people that I know, and there's my bag. Hey, there's my new alcohol wipes. I found these in my box today. This is so I can not get COVID. Cool. And then my computer, my light ring, and all my mess. All right, so that's my room. That's my yoga chair. Oh, so this chair is here because I sit backwards on this chair when I'm doing virtual meetings, because that sits me up too high and it makes the angle really weird when I'm doing virtual meetings. So yeah, so I sit low in this one, and then I get my yoga ball chair back because that's awesome.